I paid a grand total of £55, which equates to around about $70 for a faulty Nintendo Switch from eBay. The listing states that the screen doesn't turn on, can be attempted to be repaired or used for parts. Faulty! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Let's have a look and see what's going on. We have Blue Matte Pat with us, which is always good luck, but recently I have been very unlucky when it comes to Nintendo Switches. Either unlucky or I'm just a really bad technician. Probably the latter. We're gonna see first of all if it powers on, which it doesn't. I have cleaned my gloves, by the way. Somebody told me to clean my gloves. They are now clean. Cleaner than what they were. Do we have a game? Yes, we do. Lovely. Which one's this? Mario Party. Your boy Joey's going to be having a party because we found a game within a Nintendo Switch. That doesn't usually happen. I don't know how much this is going to go for on its own. Maybe like 20, 30 pounds. So that's a win. There can't be a micro SD card near as well, can there? No, okay. One day we'll get 2 out of 2. I'm going to use my magical bit of equipment called an ammeter. This is going to help us try to diagnose what's wrong with the Switch. I plugged this into my official Nintendo Switch charging cable. We put it into the USB-C charging port. What do we get today? 0.09, 0.10, 0.09. 15 volts, which is good. 14.8 volts. If we take that out and we turn it over, what happens? Do we get the same? I hope so, because that means the charging port is usually okay. All right, 0.08 amps, 0.09. Perfect. Well, not perfect. I don't know what the actual issue is with the Switch just yet. This gives me good hope. And it's not the best looking Switch, which is also good, because sometimes they can look immaculate and then just be dead, so that's good. We have the 2 screws in the bottom. We also have the screw in the top as well. So I doubt anyone has actually been into this Nintendo Switch before. Let's have a look into it. I've just had a fight with a screw that was stripped, and that's not a good sign of somebody not being in the console. And first looks, we have an indicator for water damage. So this is usually polka dot, white mixed with pink, but this is just pure pink. That means that we have water around this sticker somewhere. We'll have a look. There seems to be water damage pretty much everywhere around this board. It's around the M92, it's around these caps and chips down here. It's on pretty much every single cable you can imagine. That's the state of the left hand Joy-Con rail, or the right one, depending on what way you're looking at it. So that's got corrosion all over it. I thought due to our recent luck with Nintendo Switches, I might get a little bit lucky. However, I'm not even sure I want to carry on with this one. That is what quitters would say. I'm going to take the board out, I'm going to drop it in IPA, I'm going to scrub every little bit of the board, and we're going to see if that makes a difference. Given the board a really good scrub on this side and the other side, especially around P13 USB. There was a bit of corrosion, and as you probably saw from the last segment, there was a lot of corrosion on the actual ribbon cables on the case as well. I'm not hopeful that this is going to work. This has only worked one time before, cleaning a Nintendo Switch with isopropyl alcohol, and this stuff is so cheap as well. Let's test it and see if we get anything different on the ammeter. Here we go. Ready? What do we get? Do we get the same? The battery's not plugged in, neither is the NAND. Oh, by the way, I've plugged in the LCD, the backlight, and I'm going to plug in the battery. It's got 0.8 amps now, and we've got a backlight. If I turn this over and it's on, I'm going to be shocked. Oh my gosh, it's working. Just from giving it a clean with this stuff. I've disassembled everything as well, so most of the ribbon cables, the only thing that's in, like I said, is the LCD ribbon connector, the backlight, and the battery. I wonder if I start putting stuff back in, whether it's going to short out perhaps, and therefore not work. Let me put it back together fully, and we'll give it a proper test. Everything has been plugged into this Switch. We have the digitizer, we've got all the sound stuff, everything is plugged in. Let's flip it over and give it a test. The only thing not plugged in is the heatsink, but we don't need that currently. So if we try and power this on now, do we get power is the first thing. That would be good if we did. We do. It shows that it's charging. Oh, it's going to fast charge. Okay, so it's turned on. That's good. It means that the cleaning job we did was okay. Wicked. Okay, so we have the home screen, but we don't have touch. No. So the digitizer doesn't work. There was a bit of corrosion around the game cartridge slot here, and I'm pretty sure this is the digitizer. I'm just going to hold down on the ribbon cable. Maybe like push it in further or something. See if that helps. No. And at this point, I don't know whether it's this unit here or whether it's the actual cable, the digitizer itself. I don't know if this is married to the board. I don't think it is. I'm gonna go grab another one and see if that works. I have removed what I think to be the faulty one and I've replaced it with this one. I will have to connect to the internet as well just to make sure that we're all good. This is the supposed faulty one. Again, it could be the digitizer itself, which means I'll have to put the board into another case. I'm hoping it's just this component. Let's test it. Okay, here we go, moment of truth. Yes, wicked. Okay, so it just was this component. Nice. We have no parental lock, which is good, and we've got a ton of games on here actually. I'll take the charger out. Should we see if Joy-Cons work? Which side is it that shouldn't work? The right side shouldn't work because of the state of the ribbon cable. That one's good. Lovely. Love to see it. I'll be very shocked actually if this one works, because it shouldn't. Yes, it does. Nice, look at that. I need to make sure they charge as well, because I've had that before where they don't. Okay, see here, look. See that? It's not charging. That's what I was worried about. I'm going to replace the rail and see if that fixes it. Slide this one out. Nice. If I wanted to give it a shot, I'd try and repair the trace on this. But truth be told, I don't fix that many switches, so I've got a whole graveyard of them. So it makes sense to replace the whole rail. That way I know for sure as well that it's not going to be faulty later on down the line. I've swapped over a new rail. Let's see if it charges with the new one. So we go controllers. Yeah, wicked. You can see they're all charging now. Nice, that's a result. Good stuff. Lastly, I need to connect it to the internet, and I think then I can call this fully fixed. It's connected to the internet with no issues. Does the game work? Here we go. Moment of truth, because we actually did swap that around. Yes, it does. Lovely. I can't believe we fixed this with just a clean of IPA. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.